I'm Dr. Timothy Hinkle. I'm an assistant professor of accounting at Ashland University. Myself and Professor Sue Mullen are here to give you some information about accounting careers as well as accounting curriculum at Ashland University. The first thing you have to know about accounting is that this major is very different from other majors. It's a professional degree, meaning we train you to do a specific job, that of an accountant. It's similar to law school and medical school. They train individuals to be lawyers and physicians. We do the same thing in accounting. We train you to be an accountant. Now, this is good and bad. It's good because if you're good at your job and you're good in accounting, you will always have a job. You will always have a career. Trust me on that. But the downside is that if you're not very good at it, it's unlikely you're ever going to be able to find a job in accounting. Or if you're able to get a job in accounting, it's likely you're going to get fired once they find out you're not very good at your job. No one wants a bad physician. No one wants a bad lawyer. In the same way, no one wants a bad accountant. You're just going to lose people money. So there's lots of different areas you can work in accounting. The first of which is public accounting. And it's called public accounting because as an accountant, you provide accounting services for the general public in a variety of areas, including tax services for individuals and businesses, audit and assurance services, and also management and advisory services. To work in public accounting, you're going to need a CPA license, CPA standing for Certified Public Accountant. And you're going to need this license from the state in which you work. So the following guidelines apply to the state of Ohio. To sit for the CPA exam, you have to have at least 150 credit hours at a university. Now, undergraduate degrees are 120 credit hours. So to get to that 150, you're going to need additional hours beyond just an undergraduate degree. Now, you have a couple different choices here. You can either get a dual major in your undergraduate degree, or you can enter a master's degree in accounting, which is either an MSA or a MAC, depending on the school. Or you can also enter an MBA program like we have here at Ashland University, which is very popular with our students. Your first option in working in public accounting is what's called the Big Four public accounting firms. And they're called the Big Four public accounting firms because they're the four largest. Those are PwC, Deloitte, KPMG, and E&Y. Now, why would you want to work at those firms? Oh my goodness, you can make a lot of money there. Starting salary is between $48,000 and $53,000 per year. But also, if you're able to earn your CPA in that first year you're working, you can earn bonuses up to $6,000. Then, if you stay in Big Four public accounting and make it all the way up to partner, which basically means you're an owner of the company, you can make a lot of money, between $400,000 to $3 million per year. Yeah, a lot. However, if you do decide to work in public accounting in the Big Four, you're going to work your tail off. You can average over 70 hours a week during what's called busy season. And it's also very competitive and challenging. Your coworkers are going to want to outwork you to get that next raise, to get that next promotion. And the work is also very, very challenging. And so when you're working in that type of environment, over 70 hours a week, it can be very hard to maintain a work-life balance and making sure you're seeing family and friends as much as you'd like to. And this can cause a very high turnover rate, which basically means that a lot of individuals who start in public accounting at the Big Four find out that's not what they want in their life and wind up leaving the firms. The good news is that there's lots of other places to work in public accounting. Specifically, regional or non-Big Four firms are very popular with our students at Ashland University. Companies like Rhea and Associates, Barnes Wendling, Mead & Moore, and Whitcomb and Hess, and many, many more. Now, these firms offer more of a work-life balance than working at the Big Four. Starting salary is between $40,000 and $50,000 a year, and this typically depends on the size of the firm. But you don't have to work in public accounting. Another option you have is to work in what's called managerial or cost accounting. Here you don't need a CPA license. In fact, you don't need any license. You just need to have an accounting degree. But a good thing to consider is what's called a CMA license, standing for Certified Management Accountant. A study by the Institute of Management Accountants found that CMAs on average earn about 60% more than non-CMAs. So I would strongly endorse that CMA license, even though you may not need it. Now, one of the benefits of working in managerial accounting and getting a CMA is that you don't have to get 150 credit hours. So you can finish school in 4 years. And starting salary is about $60,000 working in managerial accounting. And you can work in any corporate entity like J.M. Smucker, Huntington Bank, or Gorman Rupp. Another area you can work in accounting is what's called financial accounting. And you would be working for similar firms, J.M. Smucker, Huntington, Gorman Rupp, for example. Any corporate entity that has to file audited financial statements with the SEC is going to need financial accountants. Now, the rules for filing those audited financial statements with the SEC are very specific. They're called GAAP, Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. And you need to know them really, really well. And so a CPA license is likely going to be a requirement if you want to work in financial accounting. And starting salary for these jobs is also about $60,000 per year. The last area you can work is in what's called government or fund accounting, or for not-for-profit, nonprofit entities. These government agencies and not-for-profit companies, they're going to need accounting too. Anywhere there's money, there's going to be a need for accountants. Some of these jobs are going to require a CPA, but many do not. And average salary for these jobs is about $68,000 for a government accountant. Now, I want to point out that these numbers I included here are on average for all employees, not just starting salaries, like some of the others from earlier on in this presentation. And also there's a high amount of variation for how much money you can make, depending on the agency, if it's a city agency, a state agency, a national agency, etc. And for example, the average salary for an IRS employee is about $77,000. So some good money and some good jobs available in fund accounting and working for not-for-profit companies as well. So there's a brief sample of the types of careers or jobs you can have in accounting. And now Professor Sue Mullen is going to give you some more information about accounting curriculum at Ashland University.
Thank you, Tim, for the overview of the various areas in accounting and highlighting those many career opportunities. Choosing a major can be difficult, but with the right information and a little test run, you can decide what's best for you. My name is Sue Mullen. I'm a professional instructor of accounting at Ashland University, and I want to share with you an overview of the accounting major here at AU, the benefits of being a student in the College of Business and Economics, and how we can help you reach your career goals. I've had the opportunity to work in many areas that Tim mentioned. Before joining the outstanding faculty at AU, I worked for a regional accounting firm in Cleveland, Ohio. I spent several years at the corporate offices of a local manufacturing company, and since 2006, I've had the privilege of teaching here at AU. I earned my CPA, CMA, CSCA, and MBA, each related to what area of accounting I was currently working in. I'm the advisor for the IMA Student Accounting Club, and I advise our student ambassador for the Ohio Society of CPAs. As a student at Ashland University, you will have the opportunity to be part of both of these organizations, as well as so many more. Tim covered the different areas where students can use their accounting degrees, so I wanted to talk to you about what you'll be doing while working toward your accounting degree at Ashland University. You will start off with the introductory courses in accounting as a freshman. You'll take financial accounting and managerial accounting. These classes set a strong foundation for the remainder of your accounting courses. From there, you'll progress into Intermediate Accounting 1 and Intermediate Accounting 2. You'll go to cost management, auditing, and then you'll have 2 income tax classes, one in individual tax and one for business tax. Since accountants rely heavily on technology, you'll also take a class called Accounting Information Systems. Now remember, the goal of these courses is to not only prepare you to do the work after you graduate, but also prepare you for an accounting certification, such as the CPA or the CMA. While we're on the topic of certifications, one of the requirements in the state of Ohio is to have 150 credit hours to become a CPA. After completing your undergraduate degree, you will have 120 credit hours. In order to help you earn those additional 30 hours and also prepare you for the CPA and the CMA exam, we offer an accounting specialization at the MBA program at Ashland University. Many of our former students chose this option in order to be competitive while interviewing for positions in the accounting field. As a student in the Doubt College of Business and Economics at Ashland University, you will have the opportunity to join the IMA Accounting Club. The Institute of Management Accountants is a global organization that provides networking, leadership opportunities, and professional development to its members. Student members receive additional benefits, including scholarship opportunities and career guidance. Each year in the fall, the IMA holds a 3-day student leadership conference where students from across the world come together to listen to industry speakers, network, and meet with a wide array of recruiters. Another benefit of being a business major at AU is that there are multiple scholarships available. Students are awarded scholarships by demonstrating leadership qualities on campus, as well as maintaining a high GPA. Accounting majors also have the ability to give back to the Ashland community by participating in the Internal Revenue Service Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. This allows students to put their individual tax skills into action. Students work with individuals from the community to prepare their tax returns. So how can we help you reach your career goals? Interviewing is tough. However, as an AU student, you are supported through the entire process. Our Career Services Department will help you with resume building, interview techniques, and even help you with what to wear. Each fall, the Doubt College of Business and Economics works with Career Services to host a Meet the Accountant night on campus. That's right, close to 20 employers come to campus to recruit accounting majors for internships and full-time jobs. During Meet the Accountant night, you will network, talk one-on-one with hiring managers, gain career insights, as well as explore internships and job opportunities. It's extremely important to us to help you find the career that's right for you. One of the best ways of doing this is giving the career a test run. You can do this with an internship. You receive credit for your internship as a business major. AU accounting students have interned with both public accounting firms as well as many different companies. Typically, the intern does the same work as a full-time employee, so you'll be able to see if that's a career that may be a good fit for you. I hope that gives you some insight into the many opportunities that a career in accounting can give you. Please keep in touch and follow us on Instagram.